Very honored to introduce Eunhee Park from Teach North Korean Refugees.
Freedom for me means being able to express myself and be outspoken. It means thinking for myself and being free to be curious. I am a North Korean refugee who escaped in 2012 for this freedom. At the age of 5, my parents divorced and I went to live with my grandparents. The divorce deeply affected my mother and she became very ill. She passed away 10 years later. My dad started a new life with a new family. The fact that my parents divorced seems to surprise many people, and I often get the question, is divorce possible in North Korea? I tell them that while uncommon, it is possible. Even though it is an isolated country, may seem like another planet to them, people living there are just like everyone else. It is a small question like this that makes it clear how just little people have of life inside North Korea. This encouraged me to speak out. When I was in North Korea, I would get in trouble for doing something, for simply wearing earrings or clothes that stood out. As a punishment, I was forced to stand in the police station for 6 or 7 hours with no food or water. I witnessed the girls getting their hair chopped off with the scissors on the street by the police officers. This gives a whole new meaning expression, fashion police. I've also been beaten by the police for trying to escape. This is a lack of freedom. Every time I walked out of the house, I was afraid to get caught by the police because of the clothes I wore. I thought these punishments were normal until I illegally watched the South Korean dramas and American movies. People in these dramas were so free and joyful. I began to compare my life in North Korea to theirs. Why did I have to be punished for the full expression of my personality? In North Korea, we get brainwashed at school and through TV. We learned that Kim Jong-il and Kim Jong-un had no time to properly eat or sleep because of all the time they dedicated to helping citizens. However, it is easy to tell from just one look at the Kim Jong-un on TV, he eats more than enough. I asked why. Why do they tell us that Kim doesn't eat enough and doesn't sleep? Because he is sacrificing for us, but he's fat. When I came to South Korea, I learned about issues like animal abuse, child abuse. I realized that there is such a thing as a basic human rights. These ideas don't exist in North Korea. I became passionate about learning more. North Korean people don't think much about many of the social and cultural issues that people in free countries think about because they were born to live as political slaves for the Kim family. Let's work together to change this. We only live once. I decided that I had better chase my dream to go to another country where I could live as a human being. Some people may think that the mention of the being upset and not dressing the way I wanted in North Korea is a superficial concern, but the matter goes deeper than that. By escaping, I was looking to find my identity as a human being and to defy the North Korean dictatorship as brainwashing reason. Escaping was not easy. It took a long time to prepare. When I crossed the North Korean border to China, I was so scared to be caught by the police. My heart was beating so fast, but I had to escape China as well. As I was making my way through China, I faced the sexual assault, and I couldn't say anything because it was too dangerous. I didn't want to be caught and sent back to North Korea. Finally, I made it to the border of China and Laos. It took 7 hours hiking through the mountains to cross into Laos. It was the most difficult moment in my life. I began regretting my decision to leave North Korea. The smugglers in Laos had us across the Mekong River to get to Thailand. I heard there are a lot of crocodiles in the river, but I didn't have a choice. I had to take another risk to achieve my dream. After 50 days, finally, we were taken to South Korea. We were held for 3 months while police checked we are not North Korean spies. I'm not a spy, you can believe me. Yeah. After that, I was required to spend 3 months learning about South Korean culture in a government-run re-education for North Korean refugees. I thought I would be very happy when I came to the South. No one could control me, so I often dreamed about dressing freely like this, studying what I wanted, and going around the world. However, I was on my own. I also had to pay back $7,000 to a smuggler who helped me escape North Korea. I really needed a job to survive, so I found a job at a bakery. I thought if I work hard, I can save money and realize my dreams. I did my best, but I got fired after 1 month. Why did this happen? Because I didn't know the names of the breads. In North Korea, we only few breads with very simple names. In South Korea, there are hundreds of breads, and they were all new to me. I realized that I needed English to survive in South Korea. So I started studying at a non-profit organization in Seoul named Teach North Korean Refugees that helps the defectors learn English. Many other North Korean refugees face the same difficult situation in South Korea. TNKR does not simply teach English to North Korean refugees. It opens up a whole new world and helping us adjust to South Korean society. Many of volunteer teachers have full-time jobs, but they still come from all over Korea to teach refugees in Seoul. I was so surprised that so many people were paying attention to North Korea and helping refugees. I thought about it then. So many people were supporting and encouraging us. I wondered, what could I do for these people who wanted to know about the North and help people in North Korea? At first, I was reluctant to share my true identity out of fear of being judged. But the kindness of others and their willingness to help encouraged me to tell my story in order to provide courage and hope to other defectors. I felt it was my duty to speak out. Thanks to TNKR and all their volunteer teachers, people who are passionate about helping North Koreans, I was finally able to admit it, I am from North Korea. I now live without a shred of embarrassment about my North Korean origin. Finally, I would like to ask this question. Do you enjoy your freedom? Yes. I will answer this for myself. Yes. I enjoy my freedom to travel on an airplane, going around the world, meet friends from all over the world, learn about new cultures, enjoy Latin music instead of songs that praise only the Kim family. I even enjoy the freedom to call Kim Jong-un a pig. Kim Jong-un is a pig. If you feel that your freedom is being controlled by others, you have the power to fight for the freedom that you deserve. I enjoy my freedom, but every time I think about being free, I know people in North Korea are not. I want North Koreans to know what freedom is. I cannot do this by myself. I need your help. Can you work together to make this happen? Yes. I'm so delighted to be here speaking today at the Asia Liberty Forum. Thank you very much. As you Indonesian, terima kasih.
Thank you. Wow, that was pretty amazing. When I think about the things that we do in the United States to fight for freedom there, I'm always so humbled when I hear stories like that. It's truly, truly remarkable.